Well, just a week before Christmas Day, a fire has torn through about 1,000 shacks in Masiphumelele informal settlement in Cape Town. The wildfire has left scores of families destitute. Well, Monique Mortlock has been watching the situation there. Let's get the latest from her. Monique, good morning. And yes, for anybody who might have just woken up to this news or hasn't heard of what's happened here, just give us a quick idea of what happened with this fire. What time did it happen, and what have you seen in terms of the devastation and what we can see behind you?
The fire broke out yesterday in B section of the site where we are standing here in Masiphumelele, and because of gale force winds, the flames were quickly fanned so that about more than 1,000 structures were damaged. But to give us more insight into just the extent of the damage and really the aftermath that we've been seeing today, we've been here for several hours and we've just been seeing people trying to pick through what used to be their homes, trying to see if there's anything that they can salvage. But with me, I have MACO member for Human Settlements from the city of Cape Town, Councillor Malusi Boy. So tell me, as far as you know, how many families have been affected?
Well, at this particular point, our teams are still counting, but an estimation of between 1,200 up to 1,500, that is the estimation of families that have been affected now. We are doing our level best. Our teams have been here since yesterday when the fire broke out. They've been working around the clock to make sure that all those families get assistance. We are liaising with the national government to assist us with extra funding, because our budgets have been cut severely. Now we are unable to deliver the kits that we normally deliver to such communities that are affected by fire. So now we are in that process of engaging. We'll be doing an assessment now and getting our sister directorate to come in and clear the site and make sure that we restore these people to where they were.
And you mentioned that funding, usually we see in cases like these following a devastating fire in an informal settlement like this one, where structures have been destroyed. We usually see the city of Cape Town within a day or 2 days, 3 days, bringing in those relief kits, those kits to use to rebuild these structures with corrugated iron, planks and so forth. Why is it different in this instance, and what is the City of Cape Town, Western Cape government doing to ensure that funds for these kits get released?
Yeah, well, as a city of Cape Town, we are the only city in South Africa that has been offering those kits that you are referring to. But now, because of the budget cuts by national government, we are unable to deliver within the turnaround time that we normally deliver them. Now, it's for that reason that we have asked our national department and also province to come together so that we can be able to assist and get extra funding specifically for people of Masiphumelele so that they can be relieved.
How long is it likely to take for that disaster declaration or that local disaster declaration for this site?
Well, it should be before the end of the day today, but we're also getting our disaster management unit to come through and clear the site. But to declare it disaster, we're following the normal process, so we'll make a determination before end of business today.
And my final question, until then, is there any other type of relief that the city is providing for residents, just in terms of temporary shelter, anything like that? Yes,
we have opened up some of our facilities to make sure that these families are housed there tonight. And also we've asked private individuals if they can come and make donations, and people have heeded to the call. They are coming through, they are delivering some of what we have asked for. So we're hoping before the end of tomorrow that the situation will be much different.
That was Councillor Malusi Boy, the MACO member for Human Settlements. And just a reminder for members of the public who wish to make those donations that Councillor Boy mentioned, they can drop it off at the headquarters of Living Hope, that community organisation situated in Masiphumelele, just opposite the food zone. Donations of baby items, essential items like clothing, non-perishable foods, blankets, can be dropped there. As you can see, the homes of these families have been completely destroyed, and in it, everything they own, from clothes, to furniture, equipment, and even important documents like IDs, birth certificates, and bank statements.
Tragic, absolutely devastating. Just when we thought this year couldn't get any worse. Monique Mortlock, thanks so much. She'll keep an eye on that situation for us. Well.